The bullying will never stop. There's always somebody who notices it. People, they're just mean. The world's mean. So, just gotta toughen up and get through it. I'm Alyssa, the teen who constantly smells like fish.
This is probably the worst luck can really get, you know? It doesn't get any worse than this. There's so many things in the world that you could smell like permanently, but like fish has to be so awful. You guys ever smelt hot microwaved fish? That smells disgusting, and the smell is potent as fuck. She comes inside from a long ass run. It's like someone just popped a filet mignon inside the microwave. Is that even how you say it? Filet mignon. Filet mignon. Filet mignon. What's up, boys? It's Bumpkin, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So, hope you guys are having a good day. Mine is going pretty good. I was just doing my due diligence of nothing, and then I found this video so suddenly. It wasn't even on my recommended. I was watching somebody else's stream, and I just casually saw this video. Does that count as biting? No, because they didn't click the video, so, W. Even if it did, I was gonna record this anyway. You guys saw what it was. This girl smells a fish. I'm not gonna try to bully her. I don't want to bully her, but if I have to say something, I'm gonna say it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, do it all. Let's get started.
The name of my medical condition is trimethylamoniuria. It makes me smell like fish. My mom knew when I was little that something was wrong, but they never found a name for it.
They never found a name for it because they had to take it out of Harry Potter's book, like, dog. As soon as she said that name, everything in my room started floating. I should probably call the police. I'm just saying, bro, 99% of the time you know something's bad, that they have to come back 6 years later and show up like, hey, yeah, so, good news. Oh no, it's not going anywhere, but we found a name. We made a name for it. That shit is so fire. Do you want to hear it? Not particularly, no, not really. I kind of want to get fixed. I don't want to smell like fish anymore. Nothing is more disappointing than going to the doctor and not being fixed or knowing what helps fix you. You just go out with more problems and now a new name for your problem. Trimethylamoniuria. Yeah, just teleported to the fucking shadow realm.
She was made fun of a lot, teased by a lot of the kids. Let's be honest, kids are pretty brutal, calling her fish girl and all sorts of really mean names.
This is like the weakest name she could have put out onto the show in order to make me feel bad. I could think of so many other I mean, like, it's kindergarten. I'm sure the names upgraded as time went on. But like, upgraded, that's terrible. But no, the mom's right. Kids have no problem speaking their mind, no matter how brutal the situation is. But I feel like that's partly because they have no clue what's going on. So they're just like, hey, my sensory is sensing fish. You smell like fish. You're a fish girl. And you know what the worst part is? I'm thinking about this now, and I probably shouldn't have, but there's some guy out there that was probably fucking with it so heavy. Rumor has it her man asked for the filet-o-fish while they were in bed. Who says chivalry is dead?
Even in high school, there's always somebody who notices it, but they never really say it to my face.
To me, this honestly just sounds like she's waiting for somebody to scrap up with her, and it's only a matter of time before she just starts swinging on folks. Fish girl has had enough, and now everybody's running away. Not because she knows how to fight. See, if this were me at some point, I would have had to have gotten over it because it's like, Jesus, this haunting my life would literally burn me alive on the inside. But see, this is when you just take a complete 180 and say, fuck it, embrace it, and just start becoming like some spiritual hippie, but make it a complete joke and just start fucking with people. Tell them you don't shower ever. Yeah, the bullying's bad, but I mean, the only thing that could happen is they keep bullying you, but this time for smelling like fish because you don't shower. And look at Emma Chamberlain, she never showers and she is going strong. Is she still going strong? I really don't have a clue if people talk about her that much still. It's better than telling them you have pyrocomethazine or whatever the fuck it was called.
There's no treatment really. I just can't eat certain foods, and I have to like take really good care of like my body, like wear perfume, deodorant all the time, take showers every night. The smell comes out all the time, especially like when I'm sweating, so.
Guys, I just came up with a new genius tactic, but you're gonna need this disease, so if you don't have it, get fucked. Oh well, all you have to do is go on a run, a 5-mile run right before school. Don't shower. Don't do anything. Walk into school and just exist for an hour, and I guarantee you they'll kick you out. No school. Easy. Listen, she even said she can't do anything about it. There's no reason for her to even take life seriously at that point, because people are going to be fucking with her from the beginning to the end of her time. See, adults are just as bad as children. They just are better at hiding it. So they just lie, basically. When you go out in public, you don't suspect that people are definitely thinking about you, but somebody has. Multiple people have, as long as they've seen you in their vicinity. Now, if you smell like fish permanently, I'm sure that makes you pretty anxious when you go out in public. So she's probably guaranteed sweating all the goddamn time. And I can almost guarantee at least a fourth of the people that she passed by talked about it, laughed about it, or whatever you may have it. Like, if people are going to be a dickhead, people are going to be assholes, you might as well just use it to your advantage and make it fun.
It's really hard to find things I can eat, especially when going to like a restaurant. Usually we end up at like a seafood restaurant, which sucks.
Your family has to be the biggest bunch of dickheads to go to seafood restaurants knowing that you can't eat fish without it rotting inside of your body. That would piss me off. You guys want to eat seafood? Go without me. Like, that's so awful. I'm sorry, but if my daughter has to sacrifice being bullied at school tomorrow, we're not going to a seafood restaurant. Like, that's just setting her up for failure. She's just preparing to be bullied. This verbal harassment tastes so fucking good. Can't wait to go to school tomorrow. The smell is already constant. Do we need to like have seafood in her just cooking as she goes to school? Fuck trying to act normal. If she wants to be normal, she shouldn't be engulfing herself in more seafood. Like, the smell is going to consume whatever room she's in. Yeah, I said there's nothing wrong with embracing it, but I mean, there's also nothing wrong with trying to minimize it as much as possible, because I'm sure she still has to deal with that. I wouldn't want to smell fish ever again. Honestly, fish is probably so traumatizing to her.
Hey Amy, do you want to come play softball with me? I suppose. Here, hold my kid.
Really started when I started playing softball. I was on a team. They didn't really care about the smell or anything. They wanted to help me be the better softball player.
Well, I don't know who the fuck cut her off. She was clearly talking about softball, but anyway. I'd honestly be kind of pissed off if I went to a softball team trying to play some softball and they're like, hey, I really love playing softball with you, but you gotta control that fish smell because it's distracting my plays. The pitcher just stops mid-pitch and walks up to her in the middle of a giant championship game and is like, if you don't control that smell, we're gonna lose. And then walks back. Like, I just don't believe that even happening during a sport, because it's like, why the fuck are you smelling me while we play? You know how awful it would feel if someone blamed an entire team losing on the way one person smelled? I would probably quit. I would quit sports. All I'm saying is, I know when she gets back home from those games, those showers are immediate, instant, no hesitation. That's how it would be in my house. It's like, get the fuck in the shower now. I will literally take your stuff to your room for you. Go get in the shower. Because, like, bro, that combination of heat and the smell of fish, an unbelievable combination. Like, and not in a good way. Don't think that I meant that in it, because it sounded really wild when I said it, but that is such a terrible combination. Like, bro, you thirsty? I'll throw a drink to you in the bathroom. Please get in the shower.
I work my butt off on the softball field. I work my butt off in my pitching, and I do my very best in school that I can.
That got my palm.
Dog, I'm glad she's like fucking with softball super heavily. What the fuck is this music? They weren't allowed to choose the music, were they? Because, God, that ox has to be dry. Like, is this your go hard in the paint music? Is this your go crazy on the field music? Godly, this sounds like a Sunday drive while leaf peeping. I feel like I'm getting ready to go to a cabin house and just enjoy my night with my family that I created. Like, live, laugh, love vibes. Like, this is... What can go wrong when this is jamming in the background of every single scene of a movie? Like, you wouldn't expect anything. I almost forgot her life was practically miserable with the way she smells like fish every single day with that music, bro. I remember a little farther back, there was something about 4D that let you get smell, and it was supposed to be really realistic. Yeah, no, this video would be awful. Awful.
She's got a lot of drive. She wants to be better than everybody else, but she also wants to be better than her own self. I think it offers her a release to get her anger and her aggression out when she's frustrated.
Honestly, I'm amazed that she can use this and this only to get all anger and aggression out after what she goes through. I'd expect someone like her to just go over the edge and commit arson or some shit. If I smelled like fish, somebody's house would have to go down. I don't know, that's all I'm saying. She's got a lot of drive. She wants to be better than everybody else, which is normal. But she also wants to be better than her own self, which is normal. Whoa. The only reason I'm pointing that second line out so much is because who doesn't want to be better than themselves at sports? That's what improvement is. I'm so glad she pointed that part out. I honestly assumed she was just throwing games left and right.
My advice for kids that are being bullied for anything would just be let it go. So just toughen up and get through it. I have to live with it. It's never gonna go away. I just know that I have to surround myself with people who don't notice it.
I'm not even gonna cap. I'm glad that she's good at getting through it and getting over it, but Jesus has gotta be one of the worst messages to give out to anyone being bullied. Don't just get through with it and toughen up. I swear to you, there's a way to stop being bullied at any point in time. Just tell someone that can do something about it. If you really don't want to be bullied that bad, it's not snitching. You're not a pussy. They're just being a bitch and you want them to leave you alone. Stop getting bullied. Tell someone. Anything beyond that is like law. It has to be. Honestly though, she's a real one for sticking around for this long after being bullied basically all her life. It takes some pretty big kahunas. So that was kind of all of the video. There wasn't too much left. She just kind of talked about her future, what she wanted to do, and that was just kind of like college and a nice job, which is honestly better than what most normal people have planned out. So yeah, good on her for getting it together. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also be sure to comment down below so I can go hard at where you're at. Go follow my Instagram and my Twitter, and you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.